Hello?
Yosef, it's GaryVee, and you're on the Ask GaryVee show.
Hey, how are you?
We're tremendous. You watching the show?
No, I closed it.
How was it, though, before you left and broke our
It
hearts?
was awesome.
But it's the customer's always right, so it must have sucked.
No, I was doing a couple of homeworks. That's why.
Homework?
I'm an undergrad. Yeah.
Wait a minute, you picked homework on a Friday night over the Ask GaryVee show live on fucking Facebook?
Yeah, because I can watch it later on. That's why.
He won.
Wow.
He won. Yosef, you're off to a good start, brother. What's your question for the guys? Or I?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a question? You put your phone number in.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering, how do you keep yourself motivated and, like, you keep going? Like, I keep watching your videos, and, like, after it, like, an hour, I just go, like, there's no, like, no more, you know? It just goes away.
Okay, so you watch a video, you get pumped as fuck for an hour, but then it goes away, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you guys answer first on how you guys personally motivate yourselves.
Personally, I think motivation is all tied to finding something in life that you're passionate about.
Yep.
And it's tied to effort.
Okay.
So like for us, we just work 24/7. We love what we're doing. And it's gotten to a point now.
You're motivated by actually loving the process.
The process is amazing. We don't want this to end.
Ever.
It's weird. People ask us now, would you sell the company? We don't even know that answer anymore.
Right.
Because we just love it. Every single day is amazing. So find something you're passionate about and you can put the effort in.
Cole?
Yeah, I just have an insane ambition. Like, I want to be the best in the world. So it's hard. It's like, even like the announcement with you, like, everyone's like, wow, was that like the best of your life? I'm like,
You're like, no, it's fucking shit. It's like a blip.
We celebrated maybe for 5 minutes. We did a high five and we went right back to work. It's, yeah, I don't know.
It's the ambition.
Yeah,
for you, it's ambition.
It's
For you, it's the
ambition.
love of the process.
It's the love
for
of
you,
the
it's
process.
and obviously there's a lot of things. Everyone, you have ambition.
Yeah.
You love the process, but your answer is ambition.
Yeah, I want to be all time the greatest. So
Yosef, for me, what's interesting is I'm going to go a different angle because I think it's going to help a lot of people that watch my shit. I'm super humbled, as you can imagine, that I can be an energy boost. Watching a video of mine, much better move than doing some fucking Coke or drinking some fucking Red Bull, right? Like, I'm excited by that, right? But the reason that people aren't sustained, by my content in the scenario that you preached is because you're using it as a Band-Aid instead of fixing the issue at hand. Now, couple things. I'd like to ask you this because of the way you set up this conversation. You might not be motivated as fuck right now and maintaining it because you're actually in a phase of your life when you're eating some crow to set up the next thing.
can I ask him something? Have you found your passion yet? Because I feel like once you find your passion, it's hard for that motivation to kind of die.
All I know, I want to do something that helps people, but I'm trying to like find either like a health field, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah,
I want to decide. Like I'm studying.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
I'm a sophomore right now in Rutgers, and I'm not sure what major. All I know, I want to go into the health field, but I'm not sure which specific, because I want to give back to the people. Like, I'm American Egyptian. I want to go back to Egypt and help out over there because the healthcare system just sucks over there, kind of.
So a couple things. I think I'm glad you asked that question, Jeff, because I think that led into like my entire thesis. My intuition is, look, if you want to be in the health field today in 2018, unlike being an entrepreneur, you do have to go to college. And maybe I'm undereducated on the whole field, and so I don't know, but like intuitively, like if you want to go to a top doctor, hospital, it's hard for me to think like you're coming off the, like 18-year-old me and be like, yo, fuck college, I'm not going to med school, like, yo, hire me, dog, I'm pure talent.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's playing out. Like, I don't know if that's a 2019 playing out. Maybe 2027, maybe some entrepreneurs or some rogue fuckers start a hospital that's like all about like just evaluating on some intuition shit. I don't know. But right now, I feel like it actually, your question and where I was going, Yosef, maybe what you're doing right now is you can't get macro motivated because you're in the eating shit phase. You're going to check the box at Rutgers to find the thing, then go to pre-med. Like, you might know that you're in fucking year 1 and 2 of an 8-year fucking window of eating shit before you get to actually do the thing you want. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I was unmotivated as fuck in high school.
Same.
Like outrageously unmotivated. All I was doing was going through that process to get me to the time. And where I found my motivation was on my side hustle. And that's why I got D's and F's, because I literally was trying to sell baseball cards and study wine in every minute of my life that I could get away with it. If I had a passive teacher who didn't give a fuck, like I was 100% studying baseball cards and wine every class. And I don't mean like, haha, and Gary was, I mean, open the fucking Beckett baseball card guide or the Wine Spectator, sit in class and read it, hoping my teacher wouldn't say something. So I think you might just be in the eating crow era. Would that make sense?
Yeah.
Don't me. Like, does that make sense? Or like,
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
and are you okay? Yeah. Are you okay with that? That becomes the thing. Like, I was okay with giving up. You know, the reason why I shit on everybody and come so hard is I was okay with giving up my 20s and mid 30s to give back to my parents. I was okay with that. And everybody else, like so many else, are just like trying to do all the funnest stuff and like have everything. Like, I was okay with paying 15 years of due. Sanan, dude, you know how much respect I have for you on this, man. You were okay with commuting from fucking New York, shitty New York, I assume, to fucking Jersey to work at Wine Library for 10 or 11, $8, $5 an hour, whatever the fuck it was, because you were like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat shit for a year and hope Gary's not full of shit and puts me on. You were okay with that. And cleaning the floor. I know how it is at Wine Library. I did it too. So like, I know what Dad's up to there. Like, you know, like, so I think the question you have to ask yourself, if you're so ideological that you're going to go back to fucking Egypt and save the fucking healthcare system of Egypt, well then guess what? Eating shit in university in America for 7 years in your 20s is minor leagues to the ambition coming out of your fucking mouth, my guy.
Gotcha.
Take every single class. Every single class in the medical pocket, and when you find that one thing you like, then you're going to penetrate that one pocket.
Or take every fucking class that has nothing to do with medical and realize junior year in fucking Rutgers that you're a fucking poet.
That too.
No, that's for sure I'm not.
Right. So like, listen.
I hate writing.
But you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Like, I think the important part, like the money shot of this was like, is the ambition coming out of your mouth something that you're willing to pay the dues for? I am so bent out of shape, tired of fucking hyperbole spitting out of people's mouths of what they're gonna do, and then when they have to go and put in the thing to get them there, they fucking balk. Because I'll tell you this, Yusef, this is about the rewiring of perspective. You might float into happiness and motivation for the rest of your life if you understand on this Friday night that the game is having the tolerance to eat the shit to get you in position to do the thing.
Facts.
Word.
What do you think? Talk with me here. Talk with me. I'm into this.
I totally agree with you.
So how is it processing? Is it processing like, oh fuck, that might be right, fuck it, I'm gonna like go all in and I'm gonna find pockets of like playing 2K or going on dates, or like I'll appease myself in the 2 hours I get to myself outside of this crazy education thing that I have to check the box on for the next 6 years because I'm gonna go fucking save the Egyptian fucking medical world? Or are you saying like, oh shit, do I want to change the Egyptian medical world? Or both?
Both, kind of, yeah.
Cool, man. I mean, I think that's super right. That's exactly what your fucking 20s is supposed to be. You don't have to fucking figure it out. But I think what you need to think about is a lot of 20-year-olds get real ideological. And like one thing you may want to think about is it even capable of fixing the Egyptian medical world? Because I'll tell you what really is scary to me. When I hear you talk, I've had drinks with the 46-year-old version of you, Yusef. And you know what the 46-year-old version of you has said to me? Oh, fuck. I wish that I knew that there was no chance of changing the Egyptian medical world. So one thing I would tell you to do very carefully is while you're going through this process, audit the reality of your playing field to see if what you're actually saying is even fucking possible.
That's a big problem. There's smaller problems within that problem. That's why I would find a pocket where you can solve something small that can contribute.
I think that's right.
Solving the bigger problem.
I think that's right.
Yep.
I think, when you're 20, you're going to rule the world, right?
Yep.
As you should. I love it. I want everybody to. But where I'm going with is a level of practicality that doesn't trap you, that you wait. What people do when they're ideological is they're faced with something at 31 where like, oh fuck, all of this is bullshit.
Facts again.
Yeah.
You see where we're going, Yusuf?
Yeah, I see you.
And the reason this is all easy for me to give you is it's based on the 1 hour boost of motivation. The reason it fades is because it's a Band-Aid. It's a quick high off my communication style that is wonderful and I'm very proud of it, but it's because we haven't gotten to the root of the thing that you're not able to keep sustained motivation. You know what I mean?
All right.
And because it's either you're lying to yourself of like what's coming out of your mouth isn't true in your heart and your brain, or something else. And I really think it's usually like when I hear what you had to say, it's that there's a part of you, the logical part of your brain that's quiet and a voice that whispers to once in a while that says, that's actually not that possible or this and that. And which is why I think, Brazil's talking about it the right way, which is like, instead of boiling the ocean, why don't you say like, I'm going to fucking change the life of 100 Egyptians in the town that my grandparents came from. Now you're like, fuck, I can actually do that.
Not trying to curb your dreams either. It's just something you start there and then you could build upon that.
100%. Or like, look, I said I was going to buy the New York Jets. Big fucking dream. It's just that I knew there was going to be a bunch of dog shit for fucking half a century to get there. Like yesterday, all the tweets come out when I get salty about a Jets win. Don't worry, GaryVee, you're going to buy the Jets in 5 years. I like DM a guy. I'm like, no, I'm not. Not even close.
20.
So I think you got to be real with yourself. Yusuf, what did you synthesize the last fucking 15 minutes?
Just be logical with myself and just try to find the real thing.
That's exactly right. And the way to do that, bro, is to taste. I think you and I gave the right advice.
Taste. Try everything.
Taste.
All right.
Like for the people that found it, good. Now quadruple down. For everybody else who's listening to this and be like, fuck, that's me, go fencing. Start a pottery class. Go with say hello to 9 people that you've seen on campus 48 times, but you don't know their name.
Yusuf, I suck at 80% of things in life, just so you know.
Yusuf, I suck at 99% of things in life. I'm being dead serious, my guy. Yusuf, you're definitely doing this for you, right? Like, you don't feel like this was instilled by mom or aunt or sister or some documentary. Cool. Good.
I like that answer.
Good, man. Now you just listen, if the rules of your game are the game that you're playing, you got to follow them. You can't get out of education to get in a position to do what you want in the current world, so eat it. The same way that I wanted to be in the liquor business and help my dad's business and all the liquor laws did it. These fuckers can ship. When they talk, do you understand how angry I get that they can ship art anywhere and I couldn't ship wine to Pennsylvania and Boston and all these places? People don't know what I hated it. But guess what? I chose to fucking get into my dad's liquor business so I don't get to cry that I couldn't ship wine to all these places. That's the business I'm in. You don't get to cry that you have to do school for the next 7 years and you fucking hate it. You want to save fucking Egypt.
He just went to go save Egypt. He left us.
Yusuf, are you Ghost?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Oh, you were like letting that settle in?
Yeah.
And what came out of you settling that fucking statement? What came out on the other side of your thoughts?
I just have to rethink and realize if it's my real dream or it's just kind of, as he said, my 20s thing.
Yeah, or let me give you a good one, bro. Let's get to the real point. This is probably ultimately, now I'm starting to realize why the fuck I kept you on the phone. Or is it a dream that you subconsciously liked the way it positioned you amongst others?
No, every time if I think it like that, I just shove it down because I don't want no fame. I just want to do it just for the people.
Not the fame, brother. Not the fame. The way that your mom, dad, sister, person you like, 6 homies, you're inner 11. Fuck fame. Do you think that maybe this is your ambition because you like the admiration of the inner 11 when they look at you when you say you're going to do this?
No, I don't think so.
Good. That's great.
Because that's a big problem
early
in the game.
Huge problem for a lot of people. And I'm pumped. That's great. This is why, you see how thoughtful these questions are? I'm listening to you. Like, I believe you. Like, honestly, I thought there was a good chance that was the answer. I'm not kidding. But when you answer, I'm like, cool, I actually feel that. That's good. So like, this is the process. This is the process that everybody needs to do. Thoughtful questions, real life questions. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Help me one more time, because I think you're going to help a lot of kids out there, bro. One more time. I know you said it, but like, where are you at right now? I know I'm milking this, but I'm loving it because I think it really will help.
What? Can you repeat the question again?
100%. What's on your fucking mind right now?
I just want to get my grades straight. Just focus on that. Get into the best school. Make connections. Try to like do my dream.
Love it. Let me tell you a couple things you're gonna love. I'm a bigger believer in serendipity than I am on the brand positioning of these schools. Let me explain. Don't burn yourself out trying to get certain grades that may not come natural to you, because these are the 4 best medical schools and you're going to go to number 17. Because let me promise you one thing, the way you said it, you can find the person that's going to cure cancer at school number 17 just as easily as you can at school number 1. So when I heard you say network, a lot of times people think you got to go to school number 1 and 2, but the way the world's transforming and the way that schools value certain data versus the data that actually is going to play out over the next 30 years, my recommendation to you is not to do the bare minimum, but I would be far closer to do the bare minimum than I would to strive to something that's unachievable from a GPA, because you're going to fucking burn your life out trying to get a 3.1 instead of a 2.9. And at the end of the day, school number 11 in Connecticut is not going to be the delta you think to school 21 in Virginia. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Serendipity will trump that every day.
2.1 GPA, great network.
Yeah, 1.7, man. Shit network, but I could do it myself. All right, Yusef, thanks, man.
I'm sorry, one more question. When's your next event in New Jersey happening?
You had a 16-minute fucking question.
I want to see you in person. When's your next event in New Jersey? I know, like, it's going to happen in October for your wine club.
Yusef, coming for the jugular.
Yeah, but he's under 21. Yusef, how old are you?
I'm 20. I'm going to be 21 in December.
What's that?
I'm going to be 21 in December.
I'll probably do some. I have a high likelihood of doing something in the first weekend in December or second weekend in December at Wine Library. I would argue that there's a bigger than 50% chance that I'll do a public event on the first Saturday, or actually I could see I could see a Black Friday Saturday Thanksgiving thing. People will travel. I'll probably do first week of December, because if I do Thanksgiving weekend, people can't travel. And for me to do a Jersey event, people will travel from Rhode Island, Delaware, PA. So I would argue first or second week of December at Wine Library, and will be the next thing.
All right, awesome. Thanks so much.
Take care.
For your
Bye.
time.